Hey there, it's Black Witches. Now, I thought I'd share with you a spell that I actually use frequently, but I've forgotten to put it in my grimoire on the website, and I don't blog about it because it's so simple. I really feel like, everyone's doing it. And then I remember that many people watching are just learning about the craft, or they're just interested in the craft and wonder what we do. So this is something that's not just for occultists or black witches or whatever. This is really something that anyone can use at all. And what I'm about to share with you is used by other cultures and traditions around the world, not just witches, not just Wiccans or pagans. This is has a long time tradition in clearing and purification of space. And it was also used a lot in spell work. So can you guess what I'm talking about? Well, if you said salt, then you're right. Salt is one of the most effective ingredients that you can have as a witch or as a Wiccan, and or as a Wiccan witch. But rock salt is just totally amazing, and I forget to talk about it because there's so many other things that people like to hear about that we're doing. But yeah, so what happened was I'm working still in Sydney, Australia right now, and I need a really clear, clean environment to work in. I've got to be in peak condition when I work with energies and even just in basic spells. I just need to be in my best state. And so to have a person around, or a person coming into my space that is negative or angry, and not necessarily just at me, but just bringing in a really toxic energy, it affects you, because then you've got to either deal with that person or you've got to hear that person, and it's just not pleasant. So you don't want to do anything like curse them, hex them, wish bad things on them. You just want them to go away so you don't have to deal with them. This is where rock salt can come in handy. So all I do with rock salt is I sprinkle it across the door, and I put out the intention there that I want this person to go. Now, remember, the power of your spell work is always your ability to focus, get into state, and throw it out there. So if you're not really good at that yet, you might want to take this a little bit further and do a little cleansing of your space. Maybe smudge it with a white sage stick. You can just go around there and say, I'm clearing out energy. I'm talking to you as if you're not even into witchcraft, right? So you just want to be able to clear the energy with a white sage stick, and it's just purification. You want to be able to open windows and say bad energy be gone, or whatever you want to say, right? Because the power of any spell isn't what you see written on a website. Okay, it's what you create yourself, because that is true intention, right? So say whatever you want to say, or if you're really good at working with your mind already, then meditate and just put it out there. And that's how powerful it is. It's all energy, right? It goes up into the aura, into the ether, and just all through your spirit guides or whoever you're working with on the other side, and it just happens, right? That is energy in action. So you sprinkle the salt across the door frame, you're putting that energy out there and stating your intention, and that is all you have to do. Go on with your day. Now, it was just amazing that I did this at, what time was it? I woke up and there was chaos going on, and so I just, I was really annoyed, as you can imagine, waking up to bunch of chaos, and you have a whole day of spell work to do, or I had a whole day of spell work to do. And so I laid down that layer of salt and stated my intention. Within 1 hour, this person that was very fixed in this environment and hasn't moved for quite some time decided to go. They went for the day, they came back, and they actually stated that they'll be leaving for good. So was it the salt? Maybe. Well, it's just a strong possibility, because that is the power of spell work intention. So try it out and let me know what you think.